Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're doing good today. Well, it's just about time to plant potatoes, and so I wanted to share two things that you can do to get larger tubers. Now, I've learned this through experience, and it doesn't really matter if you decided to plant potatoes last week or if you amended your soil and amended your pH last fall. These two things here, anybody can do to get bigger potatoes. And it doesn't matter if you're planting them in a hill or covering them up with straw or hay or using a grow bag or a 5-gallon bucket. This is true for any way to plant potatoes. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so for this to make sense, especially for a beginning gardener, I'm going to real quick explain how a potato grows. So you've got your seed potato here and it's got eyes on it. And so on a potato plant, there's actually two different systems of roots. And so you're going to get your roots coming off of these, and that's what's going to feed your vine or your plant that grows up and turns green. And then the plant itself, through photosynthesis, is what actually it makes stolons, which is another root, and your potatoes come off of that. So the green part of your potato, the plant, is actually what grows your tubers, not this part here. So the first thing that you want to do to get bigger potatoes is not have as many plants. Now you can see here, I've got this one big eye right here, and then I've got this one here. Now I'm going to say don't have any more than 2 eyes per seed potato. So what I'm going to do is I only want 1 eye on this because I'm really trying to grow some nice potatoes this year. Last year I had some really good ones, but I'm just going to go ahead and pull that one off. And so now all I got is this. So the idea behind this is even if you do fertilize your soil, amend your soil, and you get your pH right, which is all very important, especially the pH, you're still only going to have so much roots that come off of here and go down into the soil. They're only going to be able to take in so many nutrients. So if you have 4 or 5 eyes on here, the plant is just going to have a really hard time feeding the top part, the vines, and getting them nice and big and green where they can make bigger potatoes. You're still going to have potatoes, and you'll probably get a lot more if you have 3 or 4 plants per seed potato. They're just not going to be real big. Again, it's just one of those things. You can only get so much of something into a plant. So if you're really looking for those nice bacon potatoes, things like that, you really want to limit the number of eyes. Now, before I get into number 2, if you like this video and you find value in it, please consider subscribing. I would appreciate it, and it is free. So let's go on to the second thing that you need to do for big potatoes. Okay, so the second thing I'm going to talk about, and again, it really doesn't matter how you're going to grow them. It doesn't matter if you're going to hill them, put them in a grow bag. It applies all the same. So what I'm talking about is spacing. And I have made this mistake, and I've watched a few YouTube videos where, especially with potato towers, it seems like people want to just space them too close together. Now, if you stop and think about it, when I talked about how a potato plant grows, those roots are going to go down, and that's what's going to feed, the plant, the green part of your potato. Well, if you have them seed potatoes too close together, they're going to be fighting over nutrients possibly. They're just not, it just doesn't work that well. Again, I have made this mistake before, and so I always thought that spacing them close would give me more potatoes. Well, and it might give you a few more, but they are going to be smaller. And so what I have found is 18 inches is the best. I've got a grow bag here that is, I think, either a 5 or a 7 gallon. I am going to use one seed potato in here with one eye, because that's really all the room I have in here. Now, I understand sometimes we want to try and keep them closer together because we're limited on space. And so at 12 inches, yeah, you're still going to do okay. But if you're really going after them great big bacon potatoes, you know, 18 inches seems like it is really, really good for that. You know, you just don't want to deprive your plant of, you know, nutrients or water or anything like that, you know, competing with another seed potato. Well, let me know what you think. Let me know how you plant your potatoes. I love to hear the comments, and you know, just let me know how your garden's going in general. But that's the video, and you guys have a good day, and I hope your gardens are doing good. Well, I'll talk to you later. See ya.